Hey, welcome back to Elite Redux. It's time to take on Brawly. I lost 2 Pokemon to his trainers, and kinda had to ruin my team a couple times, but it's fine. This is maybe going to work, and that's like exactly the level of confidence you should have going into a gym battle. So I'm very excited. Hello, Brawly. Okay, Spidops. This is gonna set up Sticky Web. Oh, for free, I guess. Alright, what are you gonna do other than set up Sticky Web? Is this a fighting type? No, it's pure bug. What is this team? Spidops, what is that? What is that second thing? Sudowoodo, Electivire, and Hatterene. Oh boy. Alright, hold on. What are these Pokemon? Spidops, guaranteed crit on the first turn. I don't think I care about that. And stake out if you switch. That's hilarious. This is Bisharp. It's fighting Steel. Defiant, Keen Edge, Intimidate, Olay. 20% chance to dodge physical moves. Great. I don't have too many physical moves on my team anyway, so it should be okay. But that's annoying. At full HP, gives +1 to punching moves. I think they nerfed that. It used to be at all times, right? Move power less than 51, +1 to crit, and then priority if it's lower. And they never missed and get a boost. Okay. What? Oh. Wait, is this an evolution of Sudowoodo? Dual Lumber? It has a tactical vest, which I think is physical assault vest. It hits twice with punch moves. Boosts grass moves, 30, and it's immune to paralysis, and uses its defense. Okay. Here's Electivire, I know what you are. You're also Assault Vest. Target grounds aren't immune to electric, but resisted instead. And Transistor. This thing is also really strong, and this has Power Fists. So all those moves do special damage. This sets up Trick Room on Switch In for 3 turns. It has Magic Bounce. Okay, most of their Pokemon hit twice, which is very scary. But I think either way, I set up Toxic Spikes. I guess he could swap into Hatterene if he's going to predict me. So I'm not going to click my own Toxic Spikes. What I'm going to do is actually, what do you have? First Impression, Web Shot, U-Turn, and Sucker Punch. First Impression does nothing. Now, see, I'm pretty sure they changed First Impression in this game. No, they didn't. Okay, I was worried they changed it to Flinch You. The thing is, I could Protect to block the First Impression, but if I do that, I don't get my free Toxic Spikes. So instead, what I'm going to do is knock him off. What do you have? Assault Vest. Okay, I'll knock that off. Does that make contact? Please tell me it does. It probably doesn't. And I won't get my Toxic Spikes up. Yeah, he's pranking me by not making contact. Which is a little annoying, but I'll just do it myself. Are you serious? If you go into Hatterene, I'm gonna blow your brains out. I mean, be a nice guy. Okay, that's fine. This has Thunder Punch, I think. Or maybe I'm thinking of Electivire. He's only regular poison, not toxic. It has a Shell Bell. And it doesn't get priority anymore, which is very nice. Super effective moves never miss. It does have Thunder Punch, which does 60 to 74. Okay, that's not bad. And he can't set up on me or anything, so what I'm gonna do is just hit Protect once. Yeah, I'll just hit Protect once so he takes a little bit of damage, and then I'll switch. Thunder Punch, what I can do is go into... I could go into Booster, or I can go into Bonsai, but it has Ice Punch. It doesn't have Scrappy, so he would be stuck trying to Ice Punch me. Right? Yeah, just double making sure. So the only thing he would be able to do against it is Ice Punch. I'll keep Ouch's HP because I might need it. I'm trying to think if there's something better to do. Because I could go into Dingling. I think going into Booster is fine. Let's do this. And I'm slower, so I can get a slow U-turn out. Luckily, it's still, like, my team doesn't care that much about Sticky Web, so I think I'm okay. For the most part. Sticky Web's gone, so I guess it doesn't matter, but it could... I mean, Spot Ops is still alive, so it's not like it's over. He doesn't have anything that's immune to Ghost, so I guess I could just go for the Whale move. Or I can just Echo Voice. Does he have any... I guess it has Electivire, so I probably shouldn't. Just in case it predicts my Echoed Voice, because that would give him a Motor Drive. And then I'd have to leave. Does it say how much this does? No, not really. It doesn't show it correctly. Because it would do 14 to 18, then double, then triple. Which should kill it, I think. No, it wouldn't kill. Because this does 50%, and Echo Voice is a little bit stronger. So it would do about 70, I think. Either way, Requiem's best to go for anyway, because I can switch to Swift if I have to. Don't freeze me. Thank you. That did no damage. I think that was a low roll. 32 damage. How much? Oh, Swift is guaranteed kill, apparently. Alright, well, be Swift. Because it's +2 priority, because it's crazy. Does Swift still hit both in doubles? If it does, that's really strong. Welcome back, Spite Ups. You're probably going to set up... Yeah, I mean, you're definitely going to set up Sticky Webs. I don't know why I said probably. Do you have anything dangerous? It has Sucker Punch. Which it's probably going to go for. And it does have a boost for me right now, but if he goes for Sucker Punch, that's his only non-resistant move. If he goes for Sucker Punch, then I will just get a free switch. Either way, it's going to Bug Move or it's going to do that, so I could go into Mundo for free. And I could just set up... I know he has Stakeout, but either way, if he goes for a Bug Move, I resist. That's why I want to do this. I actually could go into Hone Edge. No, because he has Sucker Punch. It wouldn't do all that much, but it might hurt a bit. And I don't really want to take damage. I'm trying to think on if I want to go into this or Bonsai. I think I want to go into this. Go for Sucker Punch. Whatever, doesn't really matter. He's gonna get a Stakeout and Ambush boost, so that did do crazy damage. He's not gonna do nearly that much damage this time, so I'm not worried. It's just... sucks that I took that much damage. It's actually probably just gonna U-turn. And if it U-turns, who's he gonna go into? Probably Bisharp, right? Probably Bisharp. Bisharp's the biggest threat. I can just Strength Sap here and get my health back. Or I could attack, but if I attack and go into Bisharp, it doesn't really matter because Bisharp, it won't take much damage anyway. So I think what I do is just Strength Sap and get this thing's health back, and then I leave when Bisharp comes out. There's no way it stays in. Oh, he stayed in. Okay, well that works for me, I guess. I mean, I probably should just leave, but he's just taking poison damage. It's eventually going to go into Bisharp. If it goes into Bisharp, I can go into Hone Edge. Do you have any Dark-type moves, Bisharp? What do you have? No. Yeah, I want it to go into Bisharp this way. Guillotine. Yeah. It's walled by Hone Edge, so I'll just stay in. I don't really need to switch. If I switch now, it might put me in a bad spot. So I guess we just hit this. And he's taking a whole bunch of damage on Spite Ops anyway. I mean, if this guy just wants to sack Spidops, that works for me. Kind of hoping it goes into Bisharp now, that way it wastes Intimidate. Okay. There's Intimidate, I don't care. Instead, what I'm gonna do is swap. What does Excalibur do again? 234 power, because it's boosted by Keen Edge. Double damage to dragon types. Okay. So, yeah, I have to go into Honedge. There's not really another choice. Oh, he's Eviolite. Wait, there's a King Gambit of this one? I'm kind of interested, but it shouldn't be able to do much more than that. It might crit me with Excalibur, but I guess I don't do much damage back. Yeah, I do like no damage back. That's unfortunate. I really want a Swords Dance, but I know it's greedy. He's just gonna keep Excaliburing, or it's gonna switch. I guess if I take too many, I can go into Ouch. But then Ouch can't do much back to this, and I forgot to give it a water move. It still has Poison Jab. That's terrible, actually. Okay, I just need to chip this enough to kill it with Booster, then. So I'll Swords Dance. Don't crit me. Thank you. Alright, let's Aerial Ace. He missed. Fantastic. Aerial Ace can't miss, because he has an ability that lets him miss, or lets him dodge physical moves, but luckily we have this thing. Don't crit me. Thank you. This... Oh, good crit. Good crit high roll, actually. I mean, either way I would have Shadow Sneaked, so this works. But good job, Honedge. You actually did a great job. Now, from this thing, I will run for my life. It's just gonna Plasma Fists. Which is its guaranteed move. All this other stuff doesn't do anything to me. Problem with Plasma Fist is it hurts quite a lot. Quite a lot. It's actually... No, I'm looking at Ice Punch. Whoops. Does 110 to 132 damage. Yeah, that seems about right. Honestly, it might be best to sack Honedge here and get a free switch, but I'm not going to do that because I'm stupid. So instead what I'm going to do is go into Bonsai. I really wish I had... I shouldn't have been greedy. I should have been Lightning Rod on Booster. That would have saved me so much right now. That would save me so much right now. But instead I'm going to go into Bonsai. And we'll see how much this Plasma Fist does, and I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that he doesn't brutally murder me. It is a special move. Not a special move, but you know what I mean. It does special damage. Okay, good job, Bonsai. I love you. This is why you're still alive, and this is why you're my favorite. How much does Ice Punch do? 33 to 40 damage. So I Strength Sap. I Protect once. He is Toxic. Protect. He Ice Punches. We Strength Sap. Don't freeze me. Thank you. I get all my health back. I Protect. I Giga Drain. Oh, maybe I should Strength Sap again? Let's Strength Sap again. Strength Sap. I didn't need to, but sure. Protect. He does nothing. I Giga Drain. I got frozen, which sucks, but it's okay. Wait, aren't I Natural Cure? I don't remember. I think I'm thinking of my other thing. I think I'm actually slower than this, because I'm still minus speed. No, he's minus speed too. It apparently doesn't kill me with Mystical Fire. Hyper Voice is likely Pixelate. Doesn't have a Psychic type move. It does have Taunt. What are my abilities? No, I'm not Natural Cure yet. I will be later. Which will be really nice, but that's not the case just yet. So there's not really a reason for me to stay in. Either I stay in and he taunts me and I don't get to do anything, Actually, no. I'll stay in. No, it doesn't matter. He's gonna Mystical Fire on my... I won't do any damage to this. So I think what I do is... just go into Ouch. Because he doesn't have a Fairy... or a Psychic type move. It does have Charge Beam, though. That won't feel good. And everything I have is weak to Mystical Fire. In some way. I mean, getting my special attack lowered is kind of like being weak to Mystical Fire. And no matter what I go into, if I try to set up on him, he'll just be a dick about it. And click Taunt. So... why didn't it get poisoned? It did! Oh, okay. We click Protect. He's gonna Mystical Fire. Yep. So, how much does he actually do with the thing? I should probably hit this once. Because this will wait for the Trick Room to go away. 36 to 44. A crit does not kill me. So instead, I'll stay in and click Acid. He taunted. That's fantastic, because that means I can stay in again. You got a special defense drop. That's double fantastic. We protect. Alright. I can't. Well, it's fine. I'll just click Acid again. Alright, he hits twice. Double special attack drop. That's annoying. But, this worked out for me, so I think I'll just take that. I'll be minus special attack now, but if I go into Ouch, it doesn't matter. That went well, I think. Alright, what's next? He still hasn't... oh yeah, Sudowoodo. I mean, Dual Lumber. Toxic Spikes was huge here, actually. This was a fantastic use of Mareanie. Good job, Mareanie. So what's this gonna do? It's probably just gonna Jagged Punch. I think that's its strongest move. It has defense up from the Tactical Vest. At least I think that's what Tactical Vest does. What was I doing? Oh yeah, checking its damage. Its punch moves hit twice, so keep that in mind, because the calc still doesn't tell you about multiple hit moves. I live everything, even Thunder Punch. Actually, it's 50% extra damage, right? He could, if he crits me on one of them, I would die. I protect once. So incoming Thunder Punch, I'd probably just go back into Bonsai. Then he would switch to a Rock type move, and I could honestly probably go into Hone Edge. What's he doing now? He's Thunder Punching. Yeah, let's do that. Get the Grassy Terrain back up. Doesn't affect him that much because he. I mean, it has Needle Arm, which this will boost. But if I do it this way, am I faster? No. Protect. Actually, how much does he even do? It says none of these kill. Jagged Punch does enough to kill. Especially if he crits me. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. This still works for me. I will switch on the Rock move back to Ouch. Back to Ouch. Then I protect. He Needle Arms to swap it up because he knows I'm pranking him at this point. I don't think I care because no matter what he goes for, I should just be able to go into Mundo. He went back for Thunder Punch because he knows I'm switching around, and then I just kill him. That went well. That went better than most of his trainers. The Toxic Spikes was fantastic here, actually. It's good that he didn't have a Toxicroak or something, but... or any way to remove them. Thanks, Brawly. Now I can finally use my 4th ability on all my Pokemon. Oh, hey, thanks. Alright, goodbye, Brawly. Wait. Okay, goodbye, Brawly. That definitely could have gone a lot worse. I'm glad I didn't lose Loudred, but I also didn't use it. Actually, I used it once. That counts. I still think Loudred is really good, but I will box it for later. I will probably bring it to Watson's gym, actually, because it has Lightning Rod, and it could probably pop off there, too. But for now, I will box it so I don't get it murdered before then. And, oh yeah, I should probably do the, old level up. So I guess I'll level up all my Pokemon and see who and what gets some new stuff, so I can see what we're working with. Alright, give me a sec. Time for the magic. Whoa! Wow, my box got a massive upgrade. So here's Bewear. First of all, we're just gonna go over everything, so the rest of the video is just gonna be this. So, leave if you don't want to see this. But, yeah, first off is Bewear. It's still normal fairy. No guard. Hyper aggressive and guilt trip. Sharply lowers attackers. What? Sharply lowers attackers' attack and special attack when fainting. So it's Memento, but it has to die, which is actually really, really good. If this wasn't a Nuzlocke, unfortunately, I think that's fantastic, actually. And honestly, this seems like a good ability to keep on. But hyper aggressive and no guard are also pretty good, so I probably would just use hyper aggressive. It's still fluffy. And entrance. Confusion also inflicts infatuation. So if I inflict confusion, you mean? That's nice. And then it's also cute charm. So I guess the point of that is just to no-guard dynamic punch people. Otherwise, that ability is useless, so it kind of wants to corral you into using no-guard dynamic punch. Which is fine, but also kind of annoying. So I would basically have 3 abilities if I don't do that. But cute charm is still pretty good. I do think this thing is really good. Especially, honestly, I don't even think that's 100% necessary because you still have hyper-aggressive. And hyper-aggressive cute charm means you're gonna be getting cute charm a lot. Especially if you switch this thing on contact moves, which is the point because it's fluffy. So I don't even think I would use entrance. Although it is... I don't think it's actually a bad ability, I just think I don't really want it. Especially because I don't even get stabbed from dynamic punch. So it's not really needed. What else do you get? Dizzy Punch also counts, actually. What's its chance? Just 20%? I guess that's not that high. What else did you have? You don't have a punch. You're not a punch move guy, right? No. I guess that's not terrible. It's really... It makes stuff have a really high chance to, infatuate. QG Slap. It also gets Teeter Dance, so you could just Teeter Dance everything. And in doubles, you could confuse and infatuate everything on the field. Which actually does seem kind of nice, but I usually do regular battles because, you know, other battles are dangerous. So Spirit Break seems nice. Dizzy's Punch seems okay, but I think Return is probably better. Bulk Up is nice. Earthquakes always works, and then we go Return. This seems like a good moveset to me, unless it gets some other crazy moves I don't know about. Drain Punch isn't stab, but also seems good. Swords Dance is good. Sucker Punch is really good. Sucker Punch is tempting. Play Rough might be better than Spirit Break, but I'll keep Spirit Break because it works with its slightly tanky thing. I'm actually going to go high horsepower into the Earthquake because I have grassy terrain. Yeah, it seems good. I don't mind this. And it's really bulky. Yeah, it's definitely good, and it's definitely just fat, which works for me. Next we have Obstagoon. I could have kept this as a Linoon, honestly, because I think it actually gets less... Oh, wait, no, yeah, it's slower and actually has less attack than Linoon had. Linoon had 100 attack and 110 speed. This actually has lower of both, but it's much bulkier. And honestly, oh, it doesn't have quick feet. Linoon had quick feet. Well, this is still fine. I mean, it does have cheap tactics, which is kind of one of my favorite things to do. And all of these abilities are really nice. Stamina's great, and cheap tactics is hilarious, and so is Defiant. So I don't mind this at all. I would probably just be Poison Heal. I think Stamina's best, but I like cheap tactics, you know? It's just funny. Stamina's probably better, though. Do you get Belly Drum? I don't think Linoon got Belly Drum. So I don't think this gets Belly Drum. But it's still good to check. If it got Belly Drum, I probably would have kept it as a Linoon. But I don't believe either one of them does, so... yeah. It's still good, though. Golduck, it finally evolved. It still is Rain Setter, and Drizzle's fantastic. It also gets Sage Power, which is just special Guerrilla Tactics. Also really good. I think I would probably, if I'm using this on its own, Sage Power is better. But without it, Drizzle is also fantastic because it has Swift Swim. Yeah, I think Drizzle's probably just better. It's still good. This is good. Any Rain Setter is all automatically good. And they buffed Golduck's stats, and it's a Psychic type, so it's definitely better than it usually is. And it's actually really fast with Swift Swim. Like, really, really fast. My Solosis evolved. Still Fire or Water. Water Absorb or Flash Fire, you choose one. And Overcoat. Overcoat is really nice, actually, because it's special damage reduction just for everything. I might actually choose to be Overcoat, since I'd probably just be Eviolite with this. But Water Absorb is probably the best ability other than that, because it double resists Flat Fire already, but it's neutral to water moves. This is also boosted in Rain, so I could use this with Golduck. And Flaming Soul is kind of the best ability ever. I wish my Crocalor was still alive to use it, but either way I have this thing, and it has 105 special attack, and probably also gets Overheat or something. Something strong. Yeah, this thing's good too. Paris finally evolved. It is self-sufficient, free leftovers, Shadow Tag, or Soul Eater. Okay. I'd probably be self-sufficient. Soul Eater is actually pretty good too, but I kind of sleep on it because I don't feel like using it. But I think self-sufficient's good. I feel like Soul Eater is probably better, but it's fine. This is more consistent. It's also a ghost type, so it's Bug, Grass, Ghost. Deals 1/8 HP damage to non-ghost. Spreads on contact. So it's like Mummy, I think. And then they just start taking damage. It also has Opportunist, which is pretty great. Opportunist Soul Eater means you could probably just make this a damage dealer. But I guess its attack isn't that high, but it is really defensive. Wow, they really buffed its defenses. This thing's fat. And actually does quite a lot of damage. Yeah, I kind of like this. Berserker is broken. I will probably be using this, like, now. Oh, it doesn't get Iron Barbs and Fur Coat anymore. Actually, did it before? Maybe it didn't. Either way, I do Fur Coat. This is great. No, yeah, it's the same thing it used to be. I love you, Berserker. I'm actually just going to go ahead and put this on the team right now. Because I remember Cat Scratch being broken, and it probably is still broken. Got a Hitmonchan from Brawly. This is what he had before, so I already saw its abilities. This one, instead of hitting twice, they get +1 crit chance and double chance to affect. And this one, it gets priority at full HP. I'd probably be Raging Boxer. The others are good. I'd have to think about Precise Fist. Maybe Scope Lens Precise Fist? Could be funny. Especially since it also gets Perfectionist. So, actually, with Perfectionist, because Perfectionist multi-hit moves don't work with Raging Boxer anyway. So what you would do is use Precise Fist instead. And then they would just get extra crit. They get +2 to crit, and the priority. Which sounds more fun than the other stuff. So hold on, what do you get? That's like below 25 power. Comet Punch is good. So it's priority +2 crit, and has extra effect chance, that doesn't matter. Yeah, I can see it. This just gives it extra crit, which would work. Feint doesn't have an extra effect chance. Like, honestly, with this kind of moveset, I think it could be pretty good. It sounds stupid, but it does seem kind of funny. Pursuit is also boosted unless you get doubled. Do you get Arm Thrust? Please tell me you get Arm Thrust. That's a punch move, right? It's Rock Smash, dude. Did they change that? 60 power, okay. Mud Slap's a 2 to 5 hit move, but it's not a punching move, and it is special. That's a no. Yeah, it's interesting, but I'm not seeing too many moves I can really use with it. It would mostly just be for Comet Punch. Which is fun, but it's not stab, so I can't, it doesn't feel that reliable to me, you know? Yeah, it's the only thing it gets, Comet Punch. I was hoping it got Arm Thrust too. That's not that great. I really, really want to do it like this. But I think Blitz Boxer, no, Raging Boxer is better. Like, yeah, Mach Punch gets plus... Well, I guess it would get +2 to crit here. So it would just need +1 more crit to crit all the time. It's already a 50% chance to crit. I could hold a Scope Lens and it would be a 100% chance to crit, but I think it's still usually less damage than just hitting twice. This is the same as a crit. And I have a +1 to crit already. Yeah, I think Raging Boxer is just better. If it also got Arm Thrust, I think it would be worth it, but just for Comet Punch, I don't think that's worth it. But I think Hitmonchan's still good, so it's not really that big a deal. Flash Fire, Anticipation, blocks 1 super effective hit, that's amazing. And fighting moves have a chance to burn. Okay. And Coil Up, I remember that. Hits twice and does things. So hits twice with Flaming Jaws means that it's a much higher chance to burn for every single biting move. That's pretty great. And it gets priority on biting moves right when you switch in, so you can always just have a really high chance to burn someone and stop them from doing something. And it also beats rock types. Yeah, this thing's good. For sure. And the nice part about Coil Up is it doesn't waste it the first turn. Wait, is it only the first turn? Isn't it the first turn you use? Yeah, the first biting move used. So you don't have to do it on turn 1. You can like go for a different move and then use it. Or you can just like coil turn 1 and then get your priority move off. And the nice part is you get basically free setup if you have Anticipation up. All these moves are, I mean, all these abilities are really nice. So yeah, Center Scorch is definitely fun. This hasn't changed, but you got Serene Grace. This got evolved. Snow Warning is fun. Refrigerate's probably not needed, unless it gets Boom Burst. And then Solid Rock is probably just what I'd stay, because it's Solid Rock and Prism Armor means this thing is basically... Oh wait, it's Solid Rock, Primal Armor, and Permafrost. How much less damage is that? It's probably multiplicative, so I don't think it's actually like 105%. But it takes no damage from super effective moves. This thing's good. If I need a Hail Setter, I could switch it, but I think this is probably what you just want to be. I don't even think it needs Gem Missile. Oh, it's +1 priority. It's Accelerock, but special. Powder Snow's 80 power. Yeah, see, they changed so many moves. Like, Rock Throw is a 90 power rock move now. But I don't think it gets anything that you'd really need to refrigerate. Like, unless it gets Boom Burst, Hyper Voice isn't strong enough for me to care. Yeah, no. Well, this thing's still great. Loudred has not evolved. Sorry, Loudred. What did you get? You got Amplifier, I think. Of course, it's... There we go. Yeah, up sound moves, and makes them hit both. That's great. Artillery gets guaranteed crit on the first turn, Sniper, or Moody. Probably Ambush. I kind of like Ambush the most. Artillery for Mega Launcher moves, Suction Cups, and Mega Launcher. Okay. Are you fast? Probably not. No, you have 45 speed. Oh well. This is kind of trying to be Clawitzer, but... I mean, it does quite a lot of damage. but it's not that fast. It's water ground. Okay. What Mega Launcher moves do you get? I know there's a lot of Mega Launcher moves. Whoa, it's 50 accuracy. I guess Octazooka's good. I mean, it's 100 power, and it can't miss with artillery. Yeah, they always land. Gunk Shot, Mega Launcher? Wow, this is Mega Launcher boosted. Are there any other physical Mega Launcher moves? Is this Mega Launcher? Probably not. Cannon. Does Cannon count? Yeah, this is a Cannon move. So yeah, Rock Blast is boosted. Wait, is Octazooka physical? No, it's not. Are there any other physical? Can we make this a physical Mega Launcher? That sounds funny. Water Gun also counts, and it's priority, I think, which actually seems really good. Let's put that on. Aurora Beam counts, Bubble Beam counts, it's 2 to 5 hit. Bubble Beam is, I mean. If this thing had Skill Link, that would be great. It's a stab, but I don't think it counts for what I want. No, it doesn't seem to get a... It doesn't seem to get a ground-type Mega Launcher move. Not that it necessarily needs it, because honestly it's plenty strong, but I'm trying to see if it gets any physical cannon moves. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem to. I mean, physical stab ones. Yeah, no. Okay. That would be funny, actually. I think they should have made Octazooka physical. That would be fun. Oh, but they've ruined its attack anyway, so it doesn't matter. Normally, Octillery has equal of both. Yeah, I mean, this is good. Probably ambush, so you can just crit Water Gun on the first turn. Pupitar. This thing evolved. I mean, it's a Pupitar now. I actually might use this for Watson, because it is a ground type. Battle Armor's nice. Yeah, definitely Battle Armor. Yeah, this thing's nice. It's not a Tyranitar yet, but I think it's still plenty strong. I evolved my Kadabra as well. Oh. Oh, this thing was fighting Dark before. Now it's just Dark? Okay. Is it still physical? No, it's not. Kadabra was physical. Unless they changed it. Hold on. Kadabra Redux. No, Kadabra Redux is still physical. I kinda liked that it was physical. I think that was funny. Oh well. What does this do? Exploit weakness. If they have a status, that's fine. It also has Mystic Power. Intimidate is good. Minion control. Moves hit an extra time for each healthy party member. Holy, what? What do you mean? So everything hits 6 times? I assume it's weakened somehow, but it doesn't say by how much. I'm checking on the website. Can you give me some details? I guess not. Okay, well that's crazy. That's incredibly crazy. I want to see how that works. I doubt it would work with Beat Up. Okay, well, what do you get? Yeah, lots of good moves. Night Days, priority. I wonder if it works like Beat Up, where it's like special, but it uses their special stat instead of physical stat? If it's a special move? Okay, yeah, this thing is crazy if this thing works like that. I do wonder how the ability works. I might test it at some point, but now is not that point. Farfetch'd. Wait, can I evolve this? I can. No reason to keep that a Farfetch'd. Surfetch'd is Hyper Cutter. Crit rate of contact moves is up. I need to give it a stick. It has Dauntless Shield. So it has already +3 defense, by the way. This is +3, I mean, +3 crit. If I give it a stick, this is +3 crit. So I don't need to do anything else. It's always crits. Dauntless Shield is pretty great too, actually. But Chlorophyll's pretty funny too, but I think I would probably just be Hyper Cutter. And it gets a boost to slashing moves. And it has no recharge after a KO, which works with its broken move, but I don't know if it gets its move yet. Meteor Assault. Because I think that's probably later in the level ups, just so you don't have that just yet. But that's still nice. I mean, it crits with everything. I don't even need it to be crit moves. I don't, right? Do I need to be +4 crit or +3 to crit everything? I'm pretty sure +3. Because normally you need... crit rate. Pokemon. Normally you need +3, right? Just checking. Yeah, it's +3. So yeah, they don't need to be high crit rate moves to always crit with this thing. If you give it a stick, that is. You could even just not give it a stick. And, you know, just use high crit rate moves, because then you're +2 like normal. But I probably would just use regular moves. Like, yeah, you can just give this close combat and it always crits. You don't even need Sacred Sword. But Sacred Sword is a Keen Edge boost, so I'd probably just use Sacred Sword anyway. Yeah, I mean, this thing seems fantastic. Wimpod, I forgot to evolve you. You need to be a cooler guy. There you go. Predator, Emergency Exit, which is an option. Interesting. Or Tough Claws. Probably Tough Claws. Emergency Exit is nice. I actually don't hate it as an ability, but it is technically bad. Technically. It can be used in some good scenarios to its advantage, but since you switch out immediately after getting hit, if they go first, you just lose a turn. But it's still pretty good. But I do like Tough Claws, especially since I'm probably just going to put a billion priority moves on this thing. It's also just Shell Armor and gets a free Protect on switch-in. So, I mean, you know, it's great. You just get free first impressions. Or a free setup move even. You could just Swords Dance and it gets Aqua Jet and Sucker Punch, so... It's good. This got, what? Mountaineer to immune to rock moves. I didn't evolve you either. Wait, can you evolve? No, you can't evolve yet. What level is Toxapex? 38. Well, it got Rough Skin. I'm probably not going to use Marini until I can turn that into a Toxapex. But honestly, it did a great job so far, so I'm not mad. It's a Storm Drain, Swift Swim, Analytic. Probably not Analytic. Analytic sucks because this thing is fast as fuck. It doesn't actually suck. If they priority move you and you kill them, it's still nice, but Starmie's not all that bulky. So probably just Storm Drain. It gets stab on everything and gets a 1.2 times accuracy boost to everything. So you could Blizzard... It makes, like, Blizzard into 84% accurate. Not fantastic, but it's still nice. Yeah, and getting stab on, like, Power Gem is great. Oh, it's 80 accuracy in this, so that means it's 96 accurate. 96% accurate. Even better. And I assume it also gets Hydro Pump. Thunder is 75, a bit worse, but still it's stab. I don't even really need a Psychic type move. Psychic moves aren't that great, and I get stab on everything anyway. Do you not get Hydro Pump? It might be in its level up moveset, just because I know... Oh, no, there it is. Yeah, pretty great moveset, and, like, there's no downside. Technically, these 3 moves can still miss, but it's a lot lower. It still seems pretty great. And it's really fast and really strong. Wugtrio has Graveler's Cry. Sets up Protect on switch-in. Moves that need a charge turn are now used instantly, like Dive or Rattled. Gooey, Field Explorer, Multi-Headed. Field Explorer actually boosts Dive, and I think it also boosts Dig. So actually, Accelerate probably seems like the best ability. Coward's really nice, actually, but I'm greedy and I like using the funny new ability. I mean, Coward's also new, but you know what I mean. This one's hilarious. And it's Dive that hits 3 times. Still pure water. What other moves do you get? Triple Dive sucks. You don't really need this if you're gonna use Dive, right? So yeah, it's 110 power in this. It's an instant 110 power move that hits 3 times. That's fantastic. And then also Dig. Yeah, there we go. There's this moveset. That's all you need. Anything else? Pretty sure it doesn't stop moves if they have a recharge. Only if they need to charge. So maybe if it gets Solar Blade? I doubt it. This seems like the moveset that I'm gonna keep on this thing permanently. Oh, did they change this? Oh, they did. It doesn't have to be used in terrain, which I think is better. Now it's like Ice Spinner. Makes sense. Oh, this said a charging attack, and I was like, wait, this needs to charge? It is a field-based move, actually. Hold on. Yeah, it's not a charge move, but it is a field move, so it's still boosted. I probably think Sucker Punch is better, but I'm really greedy and this thing's fast, so it's okay. Honestly, I like Wugtrio. This is nice. The one thing I hate about Wugtrio is that it sucks, and I'm glad that this game makes it suck less. This has Levitate now. This has a Steel type now, so it's Psychic, Fairy, Steel. On paper, that sounds like a good type. It's weak to Fire, Ground, Dark, Ghost. No, just Ghost. Fire, Ground, Ghost. It's not weak to Ground, so it's just weak to Fire and Ghost, because it's Levitate. Seems nice. It has a billion resistances now, probably. And it gets Stab on Steel moves, but it already did that because it's Mystic Power, so I don't even need to really give it Stab. That's just for the resistances, I guess. Seems interesting, but I'm not sure how good it is. It changes how it works. It would actually have been worse for it to be a Steel type during this gym. But now it's probably better in most scenarios. We'll see. This got Regenerator. It's Giga Broken. I probably will keep using it. Or maybe I'll just bench it. Either way. This seems to have the same stuff. Did it already have Steely Spirit? I don't remember. It was No Guard, Soul Eater. Maybe it was Steely Spirit. Well, this thing seems to be the same. Oh, just kidding. It has Dual Wield. Mega Launcher and Keen Edge moves hit twice. For 75% damage on both hits, so it's just 150% damage. Interesting. And Battle Armor. Do you get any... It's probably just for the Keen Edge moves, but do you get any Mega Launcher moves? It would be funny if you did. Cannon moves? Cannon moves? No? No cannon moves? Yeah, I didn't think so. Just had to check. I assume it's just for a different Pokemon, but either way, it's still good. And that's everything. Oh, just kidding. One more. We got Vileplume. I evolved into Vileplume. There was obviously the option to make Bellossom, but I made Vileplume because it was the same as Gloom. Bellossom seemed good. It has Quiver Dance and Fiery Dance and Dancer and a whole bunch of stuff, but honestly, this Gloom has been my best Pokemon in this run so far, and I want it to keep being that way. So now it's a Vileplume. Now it has Natural Cure, I'm gonna give it Leftovers, and it will be even tankier. Or maybe less tanky, because it's not Eviolite anymore? I'm not sure. Either way, it'll be really good. So now I need to make a new team, and get ready to go to Slateport, because we have to fight Team Aqua, and then I have to prepare for Watson. But I guess for now, that's it. See you next time.